Sup everybody, my name's Crytek N-Bomb. Welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. This is the final SELENIC Chronicles for patch Luna 2. As next week on Tuesday we will be getting patch Luna 3, with Monday reset usually being a stream that talks about next patch, which will end up being a special stream for Imagine Theater. The first time Imagine Theater has dated the day before the next patch release, so I had to change the title for that. But yeah, that'll be the next stream. This stream, SELENIC Chronicles Columbina. We're almost done with all the rewards we can possibly get from it, so I'm looking forward to that. Just one more full patch to go. I look forward to seeing what the next batch of SELENIC Chronicles is going to be like, but I do have some things I want to say. Last stream was kind of crazy with us talking about the next patch and all the exciting things that are coming with it. I did not know we would get to see some of the characters in game before they're actually playable, like Alice and Nicole, the Hexen Circle. But to add to that, on next patch I'm looking forward to 2 more Archon quests, by the way. Still have yet to really prepare 2 thumbnails for that. That's gonna be great. I am so freaking excited to pull Durin, because we are pulling Durin. I've seen the yesterday there was videos of like content creators doing their usual test server thing that they get to show off. A video of, bro, Durin looks so fun. Durin is as good as I expected him to be, but even more. I cannot wait to get him. So I'm really looking forward to this. Whew. Oh my goodness. I cannot wait. I'm super excited. Let me prepare this stuff. There's some things I did. There was some things I did. There's some artifacts we need to roll, but I might go do the artifact grind first before I do that. Give me a sec. I'd like to know how the mic quality is, cause I always feel like I have to check it. I'm not fully back. I have to still do something, but this is alright. Oh. I will get called on again soon. I can at least do this. For now, I'll do this. But what's up, homie? I don't know if you're still there or not, but just had a phone call from a relative I haven't heard from in over a decade. I don't freaking remember the person. It's always nice to hear from family when you get phone calls from them. Anyways, I believe we had just got to the screen. I said that those artifacts I wanted to roll, but I think I'll save that for after the artifact grind. I did some other things earlier today, like preparing to do my DPS Venti. I don't have the best DPS Venti, but he's looking kind of cracked. So, there's that to look forward to. I put this on him since he does normal attacks inside his vortex field. I don't know if this is affected by it, so I will probably end up trying this on him as well, which I look forward to trying. But sadly the build is 2-piece attack, 2-piece attack, so yeah. The build looks really nice though. I think there was... I strong bossed a little earlier and I tried to get a better piece so I could do 2-piece animal, but that just didn't work out. Where's it at? I don't think I got rid of it yet, did I? Oh, there it is. Oh, this thing. Pretty sad about it. What else was there? I feel like there was something else I wanted to say, but I don't think that was for this account, was it? I know I had kept rearranging stuff so I can say, with all honesty, there's one thing to be certain. I found out that Durin's Ascension is going to be crit damage, which is huge for the build I plan to put on him. He's going to be very, very nice. His build's going to be very nice. With 75, 202, with a crit damage Ascension, 88 crit damage, we're pairing close to 300 here, brother. And I thought I would have to change some things, but there is a chance I might have to actually use an attack goblet after all, so there's also a chance I might have to do this. I just want to point that out. I'm not too sure if his attack will actually exceed 2500 or get close to, which is what you want to reach for his build. Because he gives buffs on his white form based off the amount of attack he has. It needs to be as close to 2500 as possible, so we're gonna find out when I actually build him. However, I need to go out of my way to find out how to pre-farm him, and I did that today, so I want to mention that. That's gonna be kind of rough, I'm gonna be honest with you. I had started it off stream, so I don't have to worry about getting thrown into that. As per usual, still can't do this. And then we got the final Senate Chronicles for this patch, which is the final one for the second section. Yeah, but I don't remember what else. Oh, I do remember what else. I did a weekly boss. I need to at least do some kind of pre-farm for Durin. And it sucks that they're still having to keep pre-farming when last patch or this patch could have been the perfect time for a weekly boss. We could have like had a weekly boss for Raywear, but they chose not to do it. I get it. It was the way that the story was drawn and made, but like it'd have been so much cooler. It would have been so much cooler. Alright. Oh yeah, that was the other thing I wanted to mention. I also made... Where's it at? I think it's up here. I prepared a team that I'll end up using for Dern when I get him, because I'll have the Hexoid buffs for Venti during the moment that I get them, and this is the team I want to run. I'm gonna do this for friendship, and it's gonna be pretty fun. The thing that's gonna suck though is that I also remember something else. Venti. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need to raise his normal attack talent. And the thing that sucks is that Further online, Durham wants this. So, oh yeah, speaking of that, we have this event as well. Yeah, we have the double rewards for this that I started farming, so I can at least do stuff for Durham. It's just convenient having it this week, because we're gonna get another one right when next patch starts, so we'll be able to farm more of that, which is just as convenient. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't need to check how the mic sounds because the quality is the same every time. It's not like changing every now and then because of my headset, because the position of my mic changes. Man, I can't wait to get a new headset. I just gotta wait a little bit longer.
Observe. To dust. Close your eyes.
Not enough energy? Really? Run through the 5 condensed here, and then I need to do the event as well. It's crazy. We really are getting some really juicy. We're getting like a really juicy character just before Columbina. I'm wondering how good Columbina gonna end up being.
Turn that frown upside down.
That's right around the time we get the Archon relieving.
Night
So
falls. Close your eyes.
okay, well, I didn't get the energy for that, but that's fine.
Be silent.
Nice to hear the fan rev up. Yes. Actually, I keep forgetting.
Observe. Do you fear the dark? Close your eyes.
I thought I'm not getting energy back.
Be silent.
Tilting me. Nah. Maybe I would have tried it in a different reality, but nah. I need another chance at a double crit attack goblet, but they don't drop very often for me. I'm more likely to get an elemental goblet before an attack goblet, even though attack goblets are supposed to be more likely to drop.
Sweet dreams.
Observe.
I don't know why I did that, I just felt like doing that. I don't see a reason to try any more of those. I got like the perfect 2 pieces. I got the perfect flower and feather on set for a support build. I don't need anything else. Also, I mean, I don't know if you're saying this, but dude, I like saw some videos on my feed talking about something crazy going on with the girlfriend with this current manga chapter, and I'm just like, what the hell going on? I decided to take a peek, and I'm just like, holy shit, what's going on? Like, actually, like, what the hell is going on? It's actually wilding right now. Let's run. Should I? You know what? I'm gonna do it now. I was gonna say I'll do it after I do some other stuff, but past couple of days I'd used like resin here and there, and this is one of the things I've gotten. Don't really care about this, but I'll roll it. Damn, that times 5 was juicy, I suppose. I have to try 20. Dead. I also got this, which isn't really in the realm of being better than this, but in a different build variant, I can imagine myself putting this on if it rolls well enough. This piece I think I had gotten yesterday when I used like one resin to just look the meter looking at. Bruh. Okay. I would say that's justified just because of the luck that I had with Strongbox last stream, but come on, man. The time I actually get something for that set actually just kind of hurts. If it goes into crit damage one more time, I might keep it. Okay, I'll keep that. I think it's slightly better than this one, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Anything else from flowers I can? Probably not. Don't think I got anything else from feathers either. Well, at least the Durn build is gonna look nice. I am very much looking forward to that. And then eventually I had to butcher someone else's build for, notably this one. But she's like an wait, why is she on this? Okay, you know what, just keep it, I don't care. I don't know why she's on that. Don't know if I showed the build before, but I'm using Yomi's Sims for the two-piece build. Yeah, I believe I did show it, but I'm just showing it again. Yeah, now that I know that Durn's ascension is crit damage, I'll just be on this build. I'm gonna have the best damn noblesse Durn in the game, bro. In the game. Alright, now for the next part. No need to do that. I thought I would need to, but no. Maybe it's this one. So far, so good on this. Kind of upset because I realized the weekly boss match I need for Durn I can't do fully. I'm gonna have to like use some of my extra stuff for her. I don't know how I'm gonna go about doing this, My turn is not going to be like the greatest when he releases though, as a result. Like on one hand he's going to be decently strong, but it's going to be rough. Do I bother doing this? Because it's the crowd domain, but I can clear with this, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I use. How does the mic sound though? Let's see. How does the mic sound though? Oh yes, it sounds great. Let's see. How does the mic sound though? Okay. Let's sit back over here.
Defensive mode. Turn that frown upside down.
Be silent. Observe. Night falls. Be silent. Night falls.
Installation chamber.
Observe. Be silent. Night falls. Night falls.
Annihilation mode.
Oh, fine.
Observe.
Doing pretty good on that. Should consider doing 1 into 2 instead of 2 into 1. I need to do 2 into 1 so I can refresh. Or maybe I should save it, I don't know yet.
Cleanup sequence in sweet dreams.
I finally started finishing a bunch of anime. There was one anime I watched that was
Close your eyes.
one I actually
To
enjoyed.
dust.
A lot more than I
Observe.
thought it was.
Do you fear the dark?
Defensive mode engage.
Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark?
Preparing for dust up. Turn that frown upside down.
Observe. Be silent. To dust.
Okay, now I'm fully back. Jesus Christ. I have to recalibrate this every time I have to freaking disconnect this, but whatever. Okay, there we go. Whew. Now let's finish this stream up, yeah? Stream's not gonna be that long. The only thing else I could really talk about, actually, there isn't really much to talk about. Like, not really much going on. I'm excited for this weekend because I made up my mind on some things, and some things actually changed on the Blue Archive game. I didn't need to really say this here, but I felt like saying it anyways. Because it is slightly exciting. So there's, you know, something worth talking about there. This weekend, I should finally get information on the thing that I haven't finished, that I've been working on this past month. So I swear, I'm gonna be mad if things go awry here. So I'm looking forward to it, you know. I don't know if I want to refresh or not. Not refresh, but use that resin. I don't feel like I need to use it. Like around this time is when I could save it up. Wait till 4 in the morning, because 4 a.m. is when everything's over and done with. But yeah, there just isn't anything else I can think of doing. I just can't. I don't know. Also, that reminds me, I need to get back on Blue Archive though. I'll make sure to do that later. Should I recalibrate this again though? Because the thing that sucks is that I calibrated my microphone and I calibrated this. Well, you guys can't see it, but it affects how much volume I can control that goes into my ears. Because the louder it is in my ears, the mic will pick it up and it echoes. I can deal with it lowering itself because my room is mostly quiet, but you know, you can hear the PS4, you know. Usually you couldn't hear that before with my other mic, you would only barely hear it much. If I had got, you know, I still am debating. I still don't know if I want to. I think everything's still on sale right now. But there was the microphone I'm looking at that has a lot more cancellation on the mic than I thought it did. And it made me pressure to want to get it. But even though it canceled very well, I don't know if I want to do it, so. Oh, there comes, you know. Anyways. She's sitting on the little moon this time.
Columbina, are you okay? You look a bit out of sorts.
She always looks a bit out of sorts, so...
Oh, it's you two. I'm alright.
She's thinking about the moon again. Is there anything we can do to help? Well, we do have Moon Prayer Festival coming up, so... You know, it's strange to me that I want this as a thumbnail. She barely makes that many different faces about one of these things.
Just tell us. Even if it's something small, you'll feel much better once it's off your chest.
I would like to try a drink from the tavern.
What?
Didn't she do that before? Or am I tripping? I didn't think she'd say that.
Sorry. Paimon was just a little surprised. You never talk about wanting things for yourself, so... And that's it? Just... a drink?
What, were you expecting her to think bigger?
Yeah, kinda. At least something a bit more monumental. Like, bring me the moon.
I mean...
But, on second thought, it does kinda make sense. Columbina can't go wherever she wants right now, so a trip to the tavern might as well be a trip to the moon.
What?
It's not just how things are now. Even back when I was with the Fatui, when there was no order to capture me, everyone still kept their distance whenever I went out for a walk.
Third of the Fatui Harbingers, that tile alone is enough to scare off people who don't know her. Fair enough.
Wait a sec. Come to think of it, maybe this isn't as hard as Paimon first thought. A tavern is kind of out of the question, but a drink? Now that we can do. The travelers got this.
What?
Really?
But don't set your expectations too high.
Any flavor preferences?
Flavor. I don't have much experience ordering drinks, so I'm not sure where to start. Perhaps something that isn't too heavy?
I guess it's not hard to fulfill, right?
What do you mean by heavy?
Heavy like a Fatui overcoat.
That comparison makes it even more confusing.
Well, you're talking about more weight than what you mean by heavy in terms of alcoholism, but something light and delicate then. Yeah, leave it to me.
Okay. Whatever you think.
Give me your hand. That's what that face looks like. It's like, yes, give me your hand. Alright, let me sub. Wait, did we make something in here? Or is she... Okay, she did that. She put that in there. I was not expecting to do this again. Okay. Well, I like how there's a Moonfall Silver right there. I'm gonna just let it stay there. Coffee? You think she would like coffee? Hey, can you actually change it? Pure strong coffee. Do this one. This makes me curious because I wonder if, depending on which one you pick to mix, will she actually have something to respond differently to? That might make me want to try to get over here on my second account, but that will take a full patch, so I don't know if I want to do that.
Wow, this smells amazing. Wonder if Columbina has ever had something like this before. So, what do you think?
It reminds me of a time long, long ago, when I was living with the Frost Moon Scions.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know who else is gonna agree with me on this, but I feel agitated watching how the way that she's holding that is just sending me. It's like the way she is holding that is it just looks weird. But you know,
The people used to make a kind of tea brewed with fresh mint leaves, spices, and dried berries. Whenever I passed by their homes, there was always a subtle herbal aroma wafting from the windows.
Did you ever get to try it?
I wanted to, but never got the chance.
Oh, why not?
Moonfall Silver is actually a lot bigger when I see it up close like that.
When a goddess arrives at your door and asks, "May I try your tea?" no one dares to offer up the rustic tea thrown together for their own consumption.
I mean, you're right. I don't think anyone would want to do that out of respect.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what did this mean? Like, why is Traveler looking at Paimon like that?
What I received in the end was
I just
more
thought
like
of,
an
oh, I thought of
offering for
Venti
the
that
divine,
way.
complete with ornate packaging and all.
Another screenshot of myself.
that it tasted bad per se, but it was missing that sense of home.
Well, now we can fix that.
The flavor is delightful.
Well, she seems happy, but like the expression she has for not ever opening her eyes is interesting.
Though I must say, the idea of adding milk seems quite unorthodox to me.
Ah, well, this is a Mondstadt recipe. People love adding milk, cream, and sugar to their tea over there.
It's novel, but in a good way.
Phew, glad you like it.
Thank you.
Well, anything for Miss Damselint, but I wish, I don't know if I want to say I wish, I don't know. I want the Traveler to actually name her, not like how we named Wander, but I want Traveler to actually give her a name that we could actually call her instead of Columbina, but otherwise I guess she's used to that name. Wonder where that name came from though, because she herself doesn't even know.
It seems moonlight is not the only medium through which one can glimpse the past. Even something as simple as the aroma of a drink can bring back long-forgotten memories.
That's probably why Venti likes drinking as well. It could be a multitude of reasons like that. Anyways, got the name card, which looks really nice. I really like it.
Perhaps you could make something for me again in the future.
Because of this, I'm gonna definitely have to hope I can reach it. I'm gonna have to hope I can reach it. There's no guarantee. I won't be able to do this again in the future anyways. Unless something happens. I can't guarantee it, but something can happen. Something can happen. But yeah, I just felt like I need to say it. Like, something can definitely happen. I feel weird saying it like that. Something as vague as that. But for now, at the rate that I'm going right now, where I'm currently at for Sonic Chronicles, I just started the second part to go towards the name card. So, next patch, when I reach the end where I reach to this, I'll make sure to stream that. The thing that would suck is I'd have to make sure I know the cue for when this one's procs, but I'll remember that it's that little moon. So I'll eventually remember, but honestly, I'll just make sure to check before I end up screwing myself over, just in case. If future me remembers, that is. But hey, that was really nice. I like that. I like that way more than I thought I would. All these little short story beats are building up for something. The thing that sucks is that they said they're going to be more of this next patch, obviously, leading up to the release of this character. And I wonder if there's going to be any correlation to when it starts. Because, like, now that we're getting, like, some kind of big mention, next patch is going to be a lot of, like, big name drops of characters showing up. So I wonder if they're going to make us focus on the Archon story before I can even do the next Sonic Chronicles. I wouldn't be surprised at that, but I felt like I need to say that because it's very likely that when this part 3 comes out, we probably won't be able to do it right away. We might have to do like the Archon story before we can actually start it, like how we did for the first patch of Nogcry. And if it ends up that way, then so be it. I don't know. It's gonna suck having to come back here on my second calc. I think I'm like right here. I think this is where I'm at right now. Right here. I think it's either the first or this one. I think I just did the first one, the second calc. I could be wrong. Either way, I know I can eventually get here. I might stream it again just to make a different item and see her reaction to it, since you can only do one at a time, but you would need 3 accounts to do all 3. I don't think I'm gonna go that far. Will there be a 3rd account in the future? If the stars align, I will make it happen that there'll be another account. But I'm gonna be real with you, the day that I actually ever decide to do that, it will most likely be a very special playthrough if I ever decide to do that. I have to specify that because I don't know about you, but I'm not really in any sort of rush or mood to make another account just to do everything all over again without no skip button. And to add to that, make it a challenge account that might upset me to do. Part of me was interested in doing a playthrough of a poem only, but I've watched people do it to a point that it just doesn't feel special if I were to do that. But it would be cool if I were to do that. Doing like a weapon only account thing would be fun to actually make a playthrough on. What the? Wait, what? I was not expecting that. What is this? Why did she go up there? Don't tell me there's something I can do up here. Well, definitely down and look at this real quick, because I was not expecting the camera to swap like that. That was definitely intentional for some reason. I guess there's just chances that she'll just move somewhere else after enough time passes. Kinda unsure though. Also, the moon down there disappearing.
You seem tired. Is this place too high up? Maybe installing a ladder would help.
Well, I know you can fly. I have to climb though. I was not expecting you to say that. I don't know if I am allowed to sit next to her. Huh. I did not know you could actually see her. Well, I'm gonna take a screenshot then. Oh, that reminds me. I forgot I need to do that too. Well, this feels like a weird shot for like anything, because like every time I look at this, Trevor looks so big-headed. Like he just has a big head. Like I just find it kind of amusing how big his head is. But hey. The new SELENIC Chronicles quest will be available after some time. Now, before this patch started, it didn't say this. So, if I'm correct, we probably won't be able to start this till after probably the first 2 acts of the next Archon story quest. And so far, it feels like Nocra are going to have the most Archon quests out of every quote-unquote region of Taven at this point. Because we're already going to Act 6, and I feel like we were overdue for like a weekly boss. I don't feel like there's a weekly boss in this patch because there wasn't a mention of some sort of weekly boss in this patch. And next patch I won't see it, so it will likely be for when Columbina comes out as a playable character. We should be seeing likely a drip market for her. I'm wondering if she'll be the only one who gets drip marketed though. That's something I'm a bit worried about. Next patch is going to test my limits, bro. Because, wow, I'm in a good position. I'm in a pretty good position. Like, I have to double check again what my cap of primos is currently, and I don't think there's a point to even checking it because it's gonna change again on Monday before the next patch starts. We're going to have an Imaginary Theater reset. I still haven't made the thumbnail for that because I had to make 3 other thumbnails today and yesterday because of this weekend coming up, which is gonna be a banger. So yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday is going to be a stream. Not for Genshin for the 3 days of the weekend, or the 2-day weekend. Obviously, it's Saturday, Sunday, but Friday, Saturday, Sunday is going to be a stream on Blue Archive. Monday is going to be a stream on Genshin. Then we got Tuesday, Wednesday, potentially Thursday. I don't know if I want to wait till the weekend. So I wasn't expecting a story quest from Durin, so that's why I say Thursday. Archon quest Act, what's this? 5? Yeah, Act 5 and Act 6 for Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday will have to be the during story quest, because usually I would do that on a Friday, but I can't do that with the way I'm doing Blue Archive. It would get in the way of the weekend I want to do it Blue Archive specifically, so I can't do it. That's just gonna be fun. Yeah. Next week is gonna be just probably it's gonna be the first time I think this entire year that I'm going to stream a full week next week, or should I say from Friday? Jesus Christ, that's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That is a lot. That's a lot to back it. I wonder if I can actually handle that for real. But between this game and Blue Archive, it probably won't be that bad. The thing is, I'm expecting my streams for Genshin to be a decent length, though. Because with, actually I should go check this while I'm here. Expect my stream for Blue Archive to be a little chill. Except for next weekend. Next weekend is gonna be, this weekend gonna be fun. Maybe. Some exciting things are happening on there. Something happened on there that I thought about doing a stream on yesterday, but I decided not to do it as much as I wanted to. I'm just gonna wait it out. But it feels like a waste to do that. The next Vicious Echoes coming up, I won't be able to do it, so that just kind of sucks. I'm scared for this next Imaginary Theater because we're gonna end up doing a stream doing Imaginary Theater. And then one of my future streams, probably on Thursday next week when I do the Dern story quest, I'm going to end up doing another Imaginary Theater run, because by then I'm pretty sure Dern will be mostly built and I'll play him in here. Because I do want to see the voice lines. I wish that the voice lines were easily shown in the character sheet. I'm surprised you haven't done that yet. Because like they show every voice line that character can do in there for the character, but they don't do it for anything else. I think that's weird. Wait, someone's currently playing a Nifla right now. Is he really doing that, or is it just because he probably didn't finish the challenge? I'd assume Saul hasn't done the challenge yet. I don't know. Wait, this said the 21st, so someone is actually currently supporting my character. Interesting. This one definitely isn't, because that's the 4th of November. Aha. Yeah. Well, either way, I'm looking forward to the next theater, just because it's gonna be somewhat exciting. I think it's the first melt-centric one that we're getting, because I don't think there was a time that we were able to do this before. So I'm kind of excited for it, but kind of nervous. The way my account's built, I don't think it's going to be that bad. I need to see what the special guest stars are looking like too. But at least it's being pre-made before the next patch, so we don't get held by new enemies being thrown into it right away. I don't want to think about that giant Fatui mech thing right now, man. I don't need to think about that land cruiser, right? I'll worry about that when I actually go to play them, but then they're probably going to throw that bitch in the Imaginary Theater as quick as the patch after. Let's be honest, they're going to do it. Since they were able to throw the Hera within the same fucking patch into Stygian, I wouldn't put it past them. I'm just saying. But since the content creators already spoiled what enemies we're getting in the next Stygian, I don't really have anything to worry about this next Stygian. Looks like it's going to be a pretty laid back one, with one problem being one of the local legends of Natlan being the I don't remember exactly what name it is. I don't remember which one it was. It was the Iktomi local legend that does the giant cryo shield, and if you don't destroy his shield in time, then he one-shots you with a goddamn tornado. I forgot the name of it, but it was somewhere over here. It was one of these ones. I don't think of that one. but you know. Oh. Oh, this one. Yeah, I think it was this one. Or maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. I don't remember the name of the local legend, okay? I'm not gonna try to remember that much. Part of me wants to use the resin, but part of me does not. Since I know what Durin needs, even though I might still wait to do it on stream, I'm kind of screwed for like upgrading his talents. I mean, with the F and do, I kind of expected that, but I'm a little bit upset that he needs this. I have like none of them. It was the resource I needed for like 2 other characters, so I constantly have none of them. So that's gonna be fun. I was hoping he probably would take one of these ones, which is what I've been focusing on, but it doesn't made it a little bit harder to farm characters down. Making it to where I'd have to farm multiple weekly bosses, but I don't feel like doing that. I even go as far as to say I just fought this guy yesterday, just finding out what I need to pre-farm. But could have done some more, but I don't need this many blues. After all that, I didn't get a single fucking one. That shit is rigged, bro. Okay. Oh yes, I finally got one. I'm gonna still get more the rest of this week, so I don't know if I want to go through all of it or just do it. I'll do this for now, though. I didn't want to do 30, but I feel like I should do it. I don't know. I do plan to get more of it, so it doesn't matter. I wish that they would show characters, like, I don't know when they're going to end up doing it, like how, I don't want to say how the wiki shows it, but like, when are they going to make it to where, oh, these are the characters that take this book? When are they going to do that? I've been wanting that as a quality of life for a hot minute, so I don't have to go check the wiki every time, just to be like, oh wait, this character takes what? What other characters take this before I decide, oh, should I give it to this character or another character I want to give it to? Because there's so many damn characters in the game. I just want to know. Now, I don't remember if this is the talent that affects his Hex and Circle buff thing, or Hex or I buff, but I'll have to look into that when the time comes, because I might have to recheck some videos on it, because I likely missed it. I have watched some videos on it already, but I can't wait to try DPS method. It's actually going to be fun. The reason why I never actually built him in the past for DPS is because I just did not feel like doing charge attack Venti. I just couldn't do it. I could have just done skill every now and then Venti, but I just didn't want to do that either. So it was just fun watching my friends build him, and I was like, I mean, I'm honestly surprised he became a DPS. The funny part is that even though it's not a high bar, I'm surprised by everyone saying that he's going to be the strongest animal DPS in the game. I love that because it just gives me a reason to play this character now. So I look forward to... Can't wait to play. I'm wondering if I should try to do... I don't know if I want to do them in between other things. I'm pretty sure some of these things are probably available, but like some of these, it looks like you have to do a little bit of a story before you can actually do it, which is the witch's homework. And I'm wondering how allocated are they going to be? are they only going to let us play them if we have the character? It's just something I wanted to mention. To be able to get the boss, you can only have the character to do it. Or will some things be available and some things won't be until you do it? That was something that like content creators failed to like never explain themselves on. They just say you need to do this to have access to it, but I said it before, but I am a stickler for details because I feel like if things aren't explained well enough to me, I feel like I'm gonna keep asking questions until I know where the line is drawn. So I don't know. I'll find out for myself, I suppose. Not that big of a deal. I look forward to doing more of that. The resin, it's something I'm tempted to condense it, but I don't want to. I just hate that Dern takes this. This is a problem. This right here is a problem. I'm gonna have to take a risk. On Monday, I'll fight the boss again, but I'm gonna be honest with you. If next week I don't get at least 2, I'm probably gonna be screwed on like leveling up one of his talents. Because there's one talent that has to be crowned, which is 6 of these. I can use the Dream Solvent to get some of that. I don't feel like farming other weekly bosses for a Dream Solvent. I just don't do that no more. So I'll have to think about that. But it's something to keep in mind, I suppose. So it's something I continuously think about. I'm probably going to have to start farming weekly bosses again, man. I don't want to, but I hate that there's been so many releases of characters that keep going back to this freaking boss. I hate fighting it. Even though I have a much easier time fighting it now because my characters are a lot stronger, that just doesn't mean I don't. I still don't like it. It just doesn't mean that I have to enjoy fighting that over and over again just to do these things, but it kind of sucks. I was hoping to save the Dream Solvent for potentially one of the Borderland billets, because there's a chance that I'm gonna end up doing another. Why do I have so much of the polearm one? Huh. What is this? Okay. Anyways, I'll probably wait before I Dream Solvent this, but I probably am going to do this. I just need to see which characters take this resource before I do it. I don't know about this though. Try strong bossing this. This did not go very well for me. Maybe. That reminds me, I had gotten an EM Sands on set with ER that rolled pretty well earlier today. Oh. Gosh, I wish I had ER. I didn't think I was gonna do this, but a part of me wants to. Do a max amount and end it. Nope. Nope. Oh, that could have had ER. Well, not that I'm expecting to get like anything good, but it would be nice. It would be nice. Wait. I don't think I can do this one. I might have to double check before I get rid of it though. What does Shingen look like before I do that? Oh, she's... Oh, okay, I'm about to say, I was like, wait, she's on the bus? Oh yeah, I'm not getting rid of that. Since Venti leaving his VV set, I have extra VV pieces for another character if I want to give it to them. It might go to him still. I'm thinking, maybe, I don't know yet. Where? Is she down here? Yeah, I keep forgetting she's still down here. I refuse to level her to 90, but I could level her to... I could level her up a little bit, but... It sucks how much I really want this piece. I'm realizing that I probably should try that to 16, but I have better pieces, so... Nah. Oh yeah, I wrote this earlier today. This piece is amazing. I love this piece. Wish I had this on a noblesse set though. Oh. Did I want to roll this? I mean, I technically don't really want it no more, but... Huh. That why I had this sitting here? I could give that to Mona, actually. Actually, I need to check Mona's build, speaking of. I don't know what build I want to give her. I don't know what I want to give her at all. I don't know what to put her on, because I don't use her. I don't even know if I want to do teams with her. Oh yeah, this was the sands I rolled earlier today, I think. I did some Stonebucks between yesterday and today. That's really good sands. I don't know if it's worth that cut or not. I don't know. Forgot I had this on her. I guess I'll try this. I don't think so. If it was 2 crit rate, 2 ER, I would have wanted to go to 20 after that, but no. Not doing that. Is that it? That was nothing else, right? Making sure I don't forget anything else. Huh. Don't know why I'm on this book, but I think I know why. Yeah, because I have Felonious on somebody else that needs it all the damn time. Yeah. You know what, maybe I will put that on then. Where's it at? This. Better not having it, I guess. I know there was builds I had changed before that I was looking at. Like, I was really wondering if Durham was going to be a crit rate ascension, but everything I keep seeing online says crit damage. So if he's a crit damage ascension, I have a really, really good build waiting for him now. You know that ammo goblet I had gotten recently for Noblesse? I don't know why I kept that. Because I thought I could use it for Hazel, but I realized I probably shouldn't use it for him. I had an idea to do with him in the past, but now I don't know if I'm ever going to do it now that I can play Venti DPS. Honestly, that makes me kind of sad for that character. Makes me so sad for that character. I might snag that one day. Not gonna lie. Might. Was there anything else? I don't think so. Can't think of anything else I wanted to show. You know, characters' builds here and there have not really changed. Ida just has an insane build, so she's not gonna change. Nefa needs rerolls, and Flint is like really hard to upgrade now. So the only way he's gonna upgrade is if I reroll the sands again, reroll the goblet. Getting a specific circle is going to suck, because it's crazy how much that piece is carrying his build. This piece could have gotten upgraded by, I guess I already got rid of it, but the flower I had gotten double crit on. It was probably the only chance I would have had to get an upgrade on him, crit value wise though. Pure damage wise, but I don't think it'd been better than this until I update that goblet, so I don't know. Kind of torn. Still kind of want to reroll that piece. With it being 14%, if it's not at least 10%, he's gonna lose so much crit rate. But he doesn't need that much. He's already over critting with this build, so I guess it don't really matter. What else? What else? I mean, I've just been preparing just for the Durin team with Venti, just to have fun with it, because it's just one team I didn't see. I think I only saw one creator talk about it, but it was like a variant with Fischl. Then there was another variant with it was with a different Hydro that I'm currently using for the Venti team. I think it was Farina. I don't know why you would use Farina with Venti. I just don't think it's a good idea. I've already seen information on Yehoda. I don't know how to feel about Yehoda. On one hand, she looks fun to play surprisingly for a 4-star that is a support, or in the case that every content creator would talk about her kid being a healer. Healer for Animo. Healer for Animo.
Huh?
I know this guy is not a full-fledged healer, but he heals in his kit. That's one. Sayu heals and Jean heals. If I want to stretch it even further, oh wait, Shane also heals. So there's 4. And then if I want to stretch it further, I could put Proto Amber on Sucrose and Proto Amber on Mizuki. Oh yeah, I could also put Proto Amber on him and her. I guess fair enough. But the pure healer is just 4 of them, or 3 of them, and this guy just happens to heal, but is ass at it for some reason. For some reason, they decided to make him ass at healing. I still want to know why they didn't just let him be good. I just don't understand. If you gave him good healing, he would have had a use case, but his niche is like within a niche that a niche already exists in, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4 at C6. I would say her, but I don't think that role really matters. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 other characters that do the same role as Sucrose, but worse. I would say 6 for him, but not really the case. But yeah, these 3, Lynette at C6 can be similar, or you could just do her own team. But she can be a driver like Sucrose. And there's 4, 5. So yeah, 6. If we were talking about old Venti, I'd say 6. Animal characters that are just drivers. I honestly don't know what they want to do with the animal element. It's kind of hard to do anything with it when all you can do is swirl. So it's all up to the devs, I suppose. I can imagine a kit design like how Chaska's is, which was the type of kit I always wanted to see an animal do, but not exactly what she does because they made it random. That's not how I would have created a kit for an animal character. So, I don't know. It's cool to have a character that does infusion to do damage, even from an animal, but I feel like animal needs something more, like they really do. I don't know what you can really do for this element. Unless they try to weaponize what Swirl can actually do, which they tried with her. And maybe a little bit too much that they put emphasis on it. But to make Swirl damage do damage, they would have to overinflate the numbers of Swirl. Not just make it crit, they would have to overinflate the numbers of it. Because it has such a low multiplier in general. But what I would want is a character that changes what Swirl actually does. I don't know how the heck they would do that, but that's probably the type of character I would want from Animal if they make a character that I guess ends up being something like Farazan or another character that does something similar to Sucrose. I don't know. It'd be nice to like make Swirl do something that isn't just Reshred. It'd be cool to make them do def reduction, but I'm pretty sure you only get that from an artifact set, so I don't think they're gonna do that either. Forgot to grab that. The code I did. What is this? Oh. Golden shower, a moon silver. Yeah, silver moon. Double checking the stream for that. I am tempted to put this on because it's very pretty and the cranky is adorable. So I'll let it stay there. Wow, the camera really revved up there, didn't it? Anyways. How close is that? That's 72 pulls. That's what it looks like. I'm gonna keep double checking this, but isn't my pity like 45? I have to check again because I've already forgotten, which is my fault. Like, what can I say? There's been so much to remember and think about the past couple of days, and I'm gonna be honest, the Blue Archive playthrough didn't make it any easier. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 40, oh. Oh, it's 43. Okay, that was what I was checking for. Yeah, I can't wait for Imagining Theater. We're gonna end up getting an influx of pulls there, and we're gonna have an extra 5. So at the minimum, we're going to have at least 77 pulls before even like looking at the premium game that we'll get from Imagining Theater. So no matter what, I have a guarantee. I know I'm gonna get Durin. I just keep thinking, what about second half? And if I don't pull a 5-star, how many pulls will I actually be able to dump into it before I have to stop? I ask myself that because with Ressa coming back, I know Yon's gonna be in that banner, and I really want her C6 so badly. So I've like pressured to pull on that, man. I ain't pulled on my run this spin, I wonder. But I guess I should worry about seeing if I even pull Yehoda or not. So I hope that was all I wanted to talk about. I can't think of much else. Other than just the preparations for Durin that I already talked about. Of course, changing into build like I had talked about before. I know I need to go do something though, so I don't want to dilly-dally any longer. Yeah, when we get Durin, there's going to be so much testing to be done. I thought about creating teams for it, but I only ended up doing the Venti one right now, because that's what I'm going to probably play for Friendship. My problem is, that might not be the team I actually play though, because since I'm still going to be farming a Nocris set, I might need that Ascended Gleam. But I'll probably end up still trying it first before I do that in that domain, because without Ascended Gleam it becomes more tedious to farm. So I thought maybe I could do an Anefa Yehoda team, or something I thought about. But if I do that, I don't want to play Venti. I could, but it's not going to feel good, because it's going to be like overload freaking Venti. I don't want to play that if I'm trying to do Friendship to that extent. So I don't know. Yeah, I look forward to teams I get to play with him. I have this feeling that I might end up just forcing myself to play New Valette with Durin. I'm worried about doing that. But if that happens, I'm going to laugh, because that's definitely not intentional, but it might happen. Someone went out of their way to get that name card, by the way. But, anyways, that's enough for me. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Next stream looks like it's going to be a consistent daily for like the whole of this weekend and all of next week. That's going to be quite interesting. Alright, I will see you guys again on Friday. Oh wait, yeah, Friday on another game, yes. Genshin will be on Monday.